All right, there we are. So I'm in the middle of a coaching session and I wanted to share with you guys 4 ways to make more sales. Usually I'm talking about mindset, performance, those kinds of things, but I've been helping a lot of coaching clients massively increase their sales. And it's interesting because while I teach the scripts, while I teach the dialogues, while I teach the NLP language patterns and all those things, and they are lethal, make no mistake, there's usually some things that I've noticed are the foundation of what makes a great salesperson or what increases sales for a sales team. What I'm about to tell you, though, I'm going to tell you 4 things here in just a second. I want you to know, this isn't my theory. This is stuff that I've put into teams. I've helped individual coaching clients, and it skyrockets their sales every single time, okay? And the reason I'm telling you it is because you may be working too hard for too little. Do you know anybody who's working too hard for too little? Well, that's why I want to do this for you, okay? So if you want to know more about improving your sales, performing at a high level, I think we have an event coming up. I think it's September 13th. I don't know. You can go to my website, davidkesey.com. We have it over there, or maybe I can put a link in here in the comments later if you're interested in going to that event. It's like $147 right now or something like it. It's super cheap. But I want to give you 4 things, okay, if you want to improve your sales. Number 1, what I wrote down is this. You have to make sure that your entire sales process is in alignment with who you're trying to sell. And I'll give you an example of this. If you are marketing, I'll give you an example. I work with a lot of real estate agents, and they'll be like, man, I wish I was taking more listings. And I say, well, let's take a look at all your marketing efforts. Are you doing things that are attractive? Are you speaking to sellers? Are you attracting and speaking to sellers? And they're like, well, I guess not. I guess I'm speaking and attracting buyers, and I'm doing things to attract buyers, but yet you want sellers. If you're doing that, you're going to be out of alignment. And so the first thing I'd want you to write down is this. If the message and the who is out of alignment, no sale can occur. No sale, you can, but you're going to get a lot of buyer remorse, right? So you really have to make sure that who you're speaking to is in alignment with the message that you're delivering. And if you're not in alignment with that, it's very difficult. That's why a lot of people have to close hard. How do you close hard? Well, you close hard when people aren't naturally aligned with what you're offering. You have to, right? You have to do the Grant Cardone, what do I got to do to get you in a Buick today? Nothing wrong with that, but for most people can't pull that off. They're not that type of salesperson. So number 1 is where can you be more in alignment with your sales process? Number 2 is to, and I got it written down right here, that's why I keep looking over here, is to be more unattached. Stop being so attached to the sale. In fact, I don't know if you know this, but unattachment is attractive. So think about it like this. Thousands of years ago, human beings, if we were walking through the woods and a bush ruffled and something chased us, we immediately thought, that's dangerous. It's chasing us. It must be dangerous. And we have been hardwired. If it chased me, it's dangerous. If it chased me, it's dangerous. On the flip side, if it ran away from me, that might be an opportunity. That might be food. So we've got this hardwiring going on inside of us that is basically saying that which chases me is dangerous and that which I chase is an opportunity. Well, when you chase somebody in sales and you're attached to the sale, they see you as dangerous. Let that set in for a second. And so if you're unattached, it flips the frame. Now, there's a lot of neuro-linguistic programming and NLP and patterns and framing and all that stuff that I could teach you. I don't have time to do that on a Facebook Live. But if you want to know more about that, you can go to Velocity. It's it's on my website, davidkesey.com/velocity. But to be more unattached, people start to gravitate towards you and the sale gets easier, okay? Number 3, and I want to be quick with this because I know you don't have a lot of time here on Facebook. Number 3 is to slow down. Slow down in the sales process. Stop trying to get from point A to point Z immediately. Make sure you go through B. Make sure you go through C. Slow down for yellow lights. If somebody's hesitant, slow down with them. Don't push. In fact, what I would let you know is in the sales process, the fastest way to get the sale is to slow down. The slowest way is usually the quickest way to the sale. So number 1, be in alignment. Number 2, be unattached. Number 3 is to slow down. Don't be in such a rush. And if you're unattached, if you're aligned, and you're unattached and you're taking your time, look, people already want what you have. If you're a real estate agent, they already want to buy and sell houses. They already want to do it. Okay? They already want what you have. If you're a loan officer, people already need money. They already need what you have. Sometimes it's your need that makes them move away from the sale, okay? Or your need that gets in the way. And the last one is this. Switch from selling to serving. You can make noise, dude. It's a Facebook Live. You can make noise. Yeah. So is to switch from selling to serving. You know, instead of, what would it be like on your presentation if you were just so involved in trying to make a difference that you forgot to close, but they came to you and they were like, so do I need to make a payment? Do I need to sign a contract? Like, what's the next step? That's kind of a nice close to have, isn't it? Where the client is closing you instead of you closing them. That happens when you blow their mind. So if you're in alignment, if you're unattached, if you slow down and your intention is to serve over selling, watch what happens. Your marketing will get better. Your selling will get better. The closing becomes easier. It all works if you do those 4 things. Again, if you guys want to come to my event, I would love it. I'd be honored. It's like $147. It's nothing. davidkesey.com/velocity. If not, I hope you put this into your business. Remember, until I see you next time, go out there and relentlessly find a way.